welcome to part 5, guys. And this is a dangerous castle. Which is basically, put it this way, it's a castle inside a castle. Or it is actually a room in the castle, which I highly doubt, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, this way is a dead end, and from all the stages, this is actually, I still think this one's not as challenging as the third stage. Yes, there are a couple of bits in here which throw you off, but it's you can see what's going to happen, whereas the other ones it's just really precise platforming, and the water which renegades you. But here, like you will get hit a couple of times, but those falling blocks easy to avoid. The second set have a bit of a pattern. One falls, it goes up. The second one won't fall, but the other one will, and so will the other one. I'm not very good at this bit first because I've completely forgot how it works. But you go past this one, then the end one will fall. But if you go back, then the second one will fall, the third, whichever one. To get past this bit, the best bit is to jump and do a bottom bounce, because that way you won't get hit. Just to avoid this ball, you just jump over it. It is really just a waste of a pixel because it's not very threatening. Best way is to throw candles, because candles, believe it or not, are your ammo in this one. Purple goo is a one-hit kill, by the way, as I just found out. Probably Mega Mac, ripped from Sonic 2. Yes, I'm going to use a lot of Sonic references in this game because there is quite a bit of them. Though I'm not sure if this game came before or after Sonic. I'm not too sure. Right, I decided I'm going to explore a bit more now because I lost a life and I thought, hey, why not? The knights, you would think, the shield would block the candle, and if you hit them on the head, they wouldn't explode. But no, luckily they do. So if you go this way, it's another dead end. But if you go the way which I'm going to show you in a minute. Also, it's another thing to note, when you bottom bounce them or hit them, their club disappears too. So you haven't got another projectile, unlike that blasted clown in the second level, which had the rampaging unicycle of death. I'll never let that go. That enemy is actually the hardest in the game. Well, sub-enemy. Boss-wise, I'd say the hardest enemy is obviously the final boss, which we'll get to soon. But the one thing I will note about this level is it's very long. This part is the longest of the lot, so quite a lot to talk about, I believe. Those knights in the background, when they flash their eyes, it means they're going to hit you with an axe. So be careful of that. So we ascend into the dungeon again. Watch out for the ball, which will wreck you, like Miley Cyrus. Sorry, I had to go there. So yeah, you run down there, you jump, and you should be fine. Unfortunately, that's the first lot of purple liquid. Here, you just go into the crevice and duck, and then the ball will miss you completely. On this bit, I would advise throwing items at the knights, because if you do it while they're throwing stuff at you, it makes it a lot more challenging. But hey, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I lost the platform and I really can't be bothered for it to degenerate, so I try and use my skills. Takes a bit of time, but you can do this. There we go. Like a pro. These orbs will hit you, so avoid them at all costs. I don't know if they're a one-shot kill like the liquid though. This next bit, the platform falls, so you've got to jump at the precise time, otherwise you will fall into the purple goo and you'll lose another life. In fact, I'd say on this level, the purple goo is just the most unforgiving thing, but it's pretty easy to avoid. The next set of platforms has this blue orb. So what you want to do is you want to go a bit closer so you can see the platform. If you go off screen and come back, the platform regenerates. But if you go a bit closer, you will see just the orb right at the edge there, so you can time when to jump. And then just this bit, just be careful of that a blue orb and you should be fine. This is just a bridge, there's no gimmick. I thought there was, but there isn't. And look, we've got the 6th gem, so again, not another boss fight. This is the Indigo Chaos Emerald! You need only one Chaos Emerald! Go get it and save Minnie. So close to becoming that Super Mickey. It's gonna happen. I swear it. Anyway, we're in water now. Luckily, you don't lose oxygen in this. You can breathe underwater. Probably the power of the gems. It's the only thing I can come up with anyway. You gotta pick the right paths, otherwise the fish that chases you will catch up with you on the dead end and you will get hit. But if you go the ways that I just showed you, then you should be absolutely fine. Right, moving on to the next part, which is the clock tower. This is the most tedious level in the game. But the reason why this level is more forgiving than level 3 is because it hasn't got much pitfalls. If you fall, you're most likely just going to fall to the bottom of the stage, or you're going to fall on one of these cogs. But the main issue of this stage, the reason you can see all these power ups for your power meter, or health, or whatever you want to call it, I don't know why it's called power. It is so dumb. Why can't they just call it health? Mind you, why would you eat a star? Anyway, back to the game and not that debate. The reason there is so much stars in this level is because the bats. Though I'm sure this bit is a glitch at first, because they just keep coming and coming and coming. Which is an absolute nightmare. Anyway, to get onto this little platform here, you've got to jump on the cog to the left, and then jump on the platform. And obviously avoid the bat in the process. This can become a bit tedious, but after a while you will get this. You just got to wait for the right moment. I think at that point I was swearing and trying to work out what to do. So you jump on this bit, like that. Right, to the left. If you want to go to the left, I can't remember if I do. I think I do when I miss this. You've got to be at the top of that so you can actually jump onto the pendulum. But I think the second time I go to the left, yeah I do, and there's some more health. Like I said, there's a lot here because the bats are just everywhere. I do like the theme of this level. It kind of suits it. It's a bit mechanical in a sense to me. In fact, let's go through all the levels' music again. Level 1's definitely suits it. Level 2, yeah, I'd say it suits it. Level 3, it kind of suits it with the ruin effect and that. Level 4, the bookcase level, yes, I'd say it suits it, even though that music I just cannot place. I really can't. I don't know why. The castle music, definitely suited a sort of eerie, dark, dank place as a final level layout. And definitely the clock tower, as I've just stated. This bit can be quite annoying, because where the cog is turning, it's pushing you away, so you've got to try and jump onto this bit. The best thing to do would be to jump as soon as you hit it, because then you can get enough momentum to glide along. These, right, I have never ever seen a clock tower with these in them. In fact, in any game. I'm not saying that I've actually seen them in a clock tower. I haven't been in a clock tower, though Big Ben would probably be quite fun. I don't know if you can actually go in there or not. And that's what I mean by falling. You'll just fall onto cogs. But unfortunately, because there's so many bats in this goddamn level, I got killed. So now we're starting again. Bloody bats. Oh, they drive me. Oh yes, Batty. Haha. Oh, the puns are coming again, aren't they? But for a last level, this is pretty good. Another thing I will note is this is not one of those games that you can get 0 lives and it counts as 1. This is actually my last life, so I'm panicking just a bit here. And precision platforming is never my cup of tea, as I have said before, so I might fumble and mess up a bit. Oh, I missed it again. God damn it. Oh, and just to note, look. There are no bats. I don't know if that's a glitch or something. Like, the glitch at the start was because there was so many bats flying around, but there are no bats now. Like, is there only a certain amount? Because I thought they were breeding like anything, firing babies at me, but obviously not. Oh, look, there's one. And gotcha. The ones that don't spin are falling platforms, so they're pretty easy to see. And back to these press things. I just don't understand why they're in a clock tower. Can someone tell me if they're actually meant to be in a clock tower? Because I just don't actually know. So I'm looking at a Disney game, so not much makes sense anyway. So we go to the right here, and then we enter to the boss, which is meant to be a hunchback. I don't know. Anyway, the gimmick of this guy is he jumps at you and edges towards you and tries to hit you with a mallet. I think it's meant to be a mallet, but you're never going to see what it is. It looks like a stick. When he swings, that's your opportunity to jump on his head, because if you try and jump on him when he's moving, he'll cover his face up and you'll just get hit. So you want to avoid that. But this guy turns redder and redder the more that you hit him. So obviously he's getting angrier and angrier. But pretty simple boss fight. At first it catches you off guard because you don't really think, you think, oh, he's covering his head, what do I do? But no, you just got to wait for him to slowly swing his axe at you, which he'll do a little face when he's about to do it, so it's pretty easy to avoid. And that is the end of him. And now we have the Purple Chaos Emerald. Oh no, sorry, it's Violet. Here's the last gem, the Violet gem. Now, to save Minnie, you must fight with Mizrabel. Good luck. So, in the final part, we are going to be fighting the witch herself. I can't imagine what an old wrinkled witch is going to do to us though, can you guys? Oh well, we're going to come to the next part. And now we are going to become Super Mickey! Oh, never mind. No, we're just going to make a Poxy Rainbow. See you in the final part, guys! Just to note though, it would be awesome if Mickey did a Kamehameha right in Witch Mizrabel's face.